right, welcome to Sinbin Stream tonight in NHL hockey action. We have the Washington Capitals at the Montreal Canadiens. Hope you're having a great weekend and hope you're ready for some hockey tonight. Let me check the audio. All right, it's good there. Hey, what's up, Derek? Hello, thanks for being here. All right, let me get it started on Twitch as well, the chat, just to make sure. All right, come on. Why is this so slow? There we go. All right, just double checking the audio real quick. All right, perfect. All right, well, I'm hoping to get the Montreal feed. It's on Sportsnet, which I prefer over TSN. But they're going around the league, so I don't know. I may have to go to the Caps game. Hopefully they get to this one on time. Hey. Hello, Bond. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I was just checking on Twitch, too. I always like to double check. But thank you. All right, can we get some pregame on the Montreal game? I don't need to hear about the rest of the games they have on. Okay. If it's terrible, I'll just switch to the Caps, but man, their announcers are homers. Oh, the pregame. Gotcha. Thanks, Bon. Right. There it's just the hockey night in Canada or the broadcast. Right. I think they actually cut in for like the last minute of local news on the pregame, so I was pretty sure we were good to go. I just prefer, I don't know. I don't want to have to listen to the Caps announcers if I have to listen to something that's going on. All right, looks like they're doing it. I have the Leafs versus Toronto. Oh, Leafs. Yeah. Ottawa battle. Yeah, Ottawa. Gotcha. Hey, Ronald, how you doing? Thanks for being here. All right, yeah. Let's just go through some scores. I think I heard in the pregame Dobish was supposed to start, but we'll confirm in a minute. I'm assuming it's going to be against Thompson, but I have not heard that. All right, we have some finals we can go through. Sharks 5, Oilers 4. Man, Oilers struggling defensively and probably in net as well. Flyers ended up beating the Bruins 3-1. That game was 0-0 after 2. Rangers came back on the Penguins and won 3-2 in a shootout. Penguins had a goal waved off for, I think, a bogus goaltender interference call. It was like skate to skate, but it looked like Shesterkin had put his skate into the Penguin player, like he initiated it. Plenty of games at 6. Red Wings, Hurricanes already underway. No score, 19-27. Sabres, Lightning about to get started. Yeah, you know what? This game's probably not starting for another 5 minutes. I think they do hold these Canadian games, or rather Canada, hockey in Canada, or not hockey night in Canada games a little bit. All right, we got Hawks 1, Avalanche 0 in Denver. Holy smokes. And the Hawks are on a 5-on-4. 53 seconds. Nope, now there's a 4-on-4. That was quick. 16:55 to go in the second. Blue Jackets 2, Islanders 0, 15:10 in the second. Devils 2, Blues 0, 9:30 to go in the third. Don Cherry. I kind of forgot. So he's been gone, I take it? I didn't even... I don't get to see the Canadian broadcast too often, so... Was he on Sportsnet or was he on TSN? I don't remember. Edmonton versus Sharks game was perfect. Yeah. Uncommon, thanks. Wait, is that... Iverson was 3, I thought. Right? We talking about practice? I'm talking about a game. And we out here talking about practice. Wow, still, yeah. I'm wondering. I wonder if they did the anthems yet. Probably not. Oh, that's right. I need to mute this. Make sure it's live. Unmute this so we can hear the goal horn and the end of period horn. Yeah, we're about to do the anthem, so it'll be a couple more minutes here.
Whoever invented this truly deserves a raise. Honestly, why did it take until 2026 for people to realize how good this is?
Oh, we got 8 likes. Holy cow.
You can finally say
thank you. So quick, too. It's good. Yeah, I'll have to get a ring light so that this isn't so bright and reflecting and so much shadows. Maybe actually I could probably move my... I wonder if I screwed up the camera. I probably did. Let me... No, that's pretty much about right. I think I could back it up a little bit. Yeah, that's close enough, I guess. All right, Capitals in white and Montreal in their traditional red jerseys and with the blue striping and blue pants. Also, maybe Iverson, I don't know. I always thought Iverson was 3. Was he 8? Let's see if we got that. Oh, I can't see. Who is that in net? Yeah, I could not tell who was in net. I thought I heard Dobish was in net for Montreal. Caps, I did not get a good look. I heard Jackeye is scratched tonight though for the pardon me, the Canadians. Did I misremember and have his wrong number? Do they not have numbers on... Oh, jeepers. Wait, they do for the other sports. They don't have numbers? Wait a minute. Yeah, he was 3. Well, maybe you got in... Oh, he actually wore 1 with the Pistons for a year or 2. Okay. Maybe you got in and then the likes have gone up since. So I gotcha. Yeah. Don Cherry. Oh, CBC. So does CBC not do any more hockey? Oh, gosh. I got to close the chat on my tablet and reopen it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know. Let's listen in. Oh, they're honoring Team Canada as well, I guess. Tom Wilson. Logan Thompson or is it just more than... So I'm assuming it's Thompson and net. Thompson against Dobish. Now I have no idea who they're honoring now. Other Olympians, I guess. It's all in French. City TV. If the announcers are speaking French, I guess I'm going to have to go to the Capitals feed instead. I need the Montreal Maroons back. That was the English speaking. Yeah, I guess I should have realized that this would not start. Could have started my stream at like 6:10. All right, let's keep an eye on the other games. Yeah, even the Senators Maple Leafs are underway. Sabres Lightning, yeah, no score. And then also Red Wings Hurricanes, Flames Kings. This is the only game not underway yet. This is the only game I'm doing tonight, so no worries. They do, but Sportsnet won the contract. Okay. Yeah, I know it's split among the teams usually. You know, non-Saturdays, I guess, between Sportsnet and TSN, I think. I felt like it was the teams out west that did Sportsnet, but apparently it's Montreal maybe as well. And then TSN for the East teams. Although I think Winnipeg might be TSN. All right, they're honoring Nick Suzuki, I guess. I think. All right, are we doing both anthems or just? Did we do the American yet or? Okay, we're on to the Canadian anthem. So I would think that meant they already did the American the national anthem for America. All right, are we ever going to get the lineup page? Man, they were late yesterday getting to the page yesterday in one of the games I was doing. Oh. And we'll switch. Oh, from French to English? No, I know. It's just I'm getting impatient. I didn't realize. I guess I should have realized they were going to. I mean, they have more than just the Olympic hockey team there. They've got some other Canadians who won medals that I guess they were honoring. Canadians with an A, not Canadians with an E. Yeah, so I heard, let's see, I forgot who's back, and that's why, they had a scratch. Jack Eye got scratched because I think somebody else was finally back. RDS is French for the Habs. Ah, that's right. Rogers? Yeah. Forgot about Rogers. I hope they don't drag this out for another 6 minutes. All right, finally. I think we're close. Washington won, or leads the series 2-0. All right, we got to go through the goalies. It is Lindgren. It is not, I missed his stats. And it is Dobish in net. 18-5-4 for Dobish. Okay, I believe we're about ready to start. Finally. Montreal is the home team. They're in their red with the blue red jerseys with the blue stripe. Washington in white with the red numbers and red letters. All right. Really close. Finally, I think we're going to be underway. Suzuki wins the faceoff. Montreal dumps it in from the red line. In behind the net. Puck is loose in the slot. Taken away by Washington into the neutral zone and dumped in. Far corner. Let's see. I think Dobson prevented it from getting sent behind the net. It's a blue line keeper for Washington. Blocked out of the zone. Breakaway in towards the slot. A shot and a goal. The Habs are up 1-0. 30 seconds into the game. Wow. Not much Lindgren could do. It was a breakaway. I believe it was Caulfield on the goal. It was his 34th goal. Unbelievable. First shot of the game, first goal of the game. Caulfield streaking up the far side from the far circle, blasted it by Lindgren. Looked like blocker side to the far post. Not a whole lot they could do. No defensive help late arriving. 1-0. 19:22 to go in the opening period. Washington, and it's out. Montreal has it over the line. A dump in, chased into the near corner. And Gallagher trying to dig it out. He's the one that dumped it in. Taken away by Washington over the blue line to the far circle. A shot. Nice save by Dobish. Kicked into the far boards. And now a pass at the neutral ice. Taken to the near circle. Shot. Looked like it fooled Lindgren a little bit. And it's sent down by by Washington. Not icing, though. Hudson has it behind his own net. Up the far boards. Over the red line. And a dump in into the near corner. Hudson trying to get it out. Ovechkin actually makes the pass to the blue line and a dump in from the red line. Dobish plays it to Kapanen, who plays it to the far corner. Cross ice pass to the red line and dumped in. I think it was Hudson, or was it? All right, sent to the side of the net. Oh, that looked like a trip. No call. Behind the net. Both teams getting line changes. Skated in by Leonard. Blue line keeper sent in by Sordiff. And now sent ahead by Deneau. Picked up in the far boards. And a blue line shot is blocked out. That was Bolduc who was there, but now Montreal passes to the near boards. And let's see. Newhook chased it down. He's getting bodied by Ferravari. And it's dumped. And Dowd, I think, has it for the Caps. It's now taken away by Bolduc. He gets hit by Protas. And finally, well, Montreal ends up with the puck next to their own net. Looks like they're trying to get a line change. And we're going the other way, but taken by the Caps in their own zone. That was Sandin. Believe Van Riemsdyk it is him. He took it behind his own net, waiting for the line change. All right, right up the middle. Pass tipped away at the red line. And it looks like Gallagher has it behind the Montreal net. Pass taken by Matheson. Not out. Washington side of the net. Dubois centered it, and it went off a stick off of Wilson into the near corner. Tipped at the blue line to the far boards. Taken there by Chisholm. And behind the net, Montreal took it away, and they're at the blue line. They dump it in from Matheson at the red line. Up by the benches, dump in by the Caps. Hudson in front of his own net, and then his own player wiped out and knocked him down. Holy cow. Near disaster. Dobson was there to clean it up, but holy cow, if Dobson wasn't there, that might have been a breakaway for the Caps. The guy just lost an edge and took out his own teammate for the Habs. And Hudson sends it off the far boards. And it's cleared. Looks like it got tipped into the bench area. 15-21. No score. I'm sorry, 1-0. My bad. Caulfield on the breakaway. 30 seconds in. Oh, looks like they took away a shot for Montreal. We're 2-2. Caulfield on that breakaway gave them the 3-0 lead. Yeah, Montreal is home. Svechnikov goalage tonight. Okay. Oh, Slavkovsky. Yes. Okay, gotcha. Oh, it's not Rogers. It's Rousseau de Sports. Okay, thank you. All right, off the face-off in the far circle. Montreal keeps it in. Hudson's shot was tipped high or wide. Slavkovsky tried to get it, but it's cleared by Washington and far enough for icing at 15:06. Broadcasting. Oh, wow. Oh, it's Bell Media. Gotcha. Okay. Oops. Need to lower. Okay, there we go. Face off. Far circle behind the net. Caps send it up the far boards and out. Dumped in by Montreal. Into the near corner. Tipped up in the air. And I guess it hit the netting in the corner. We got a whistle at 14:51. All right, so face off in Washington's defensive zone. They have Ferravari, Strome, Beauvillier, Duhaime, and Sandin on the ice. Montreal wins the draw. Blue line shot is blocked. Montreal in the neutral zone. Washington got at least one change, a dump in, and that is icing actually on Montreal now at 14:41. Explosive first 30-second goal of the game, and then not a whole lot going on in the last 2 minutes almost. Well, actually, yeah, we're actually in the last 5 minutes or so, almost. All right, Capitals win the draw and keep it in. Van Riemsdyk sends one on net. Nice save by Dobish into the far boards, chipped to neutral ice. And, okay, Montreal looked like they were offsides. No call. Matheson down low. Centering. Nope, that pass was tipped into the netting above the glass, probably near the goal at 14:21. One more whistle. All right. Who's taking the face off? Very slow to get into the circle. I think it's Newhook. Newhook against Dowd in the near circle. Nope, we get a false start. Are they kicking Newhook? They're kicking Newhook. Evans steps in. Face off. And out of the zone, Hudson sends it to the far boards where it's dumped in from in front of the Capitals bench into the far corner. And, well, now they have it in their own defensive zone. Long pass ahead into the far corner behind the net. Trying to chase it out was Frank. Oh, Capitals player just threw a punch. Who is that? Duhaime? Yeah, 22. At 13:59. He was beefing at Dobson, too, on his way to the bench. They're both just going for the... it happened in front of the crease. Yeah. Duhaime threw 3 punches at Dobson, and I guess no call. I don't understand.
The Montreal Canadiens having a real good run of late. I mean, when your defensemen are putting up 9 points in their last 6 games, that's pretty productive. And then you got Lane Hudson with 6 points in his last 5 games. That's one.
I don't understand. Yeah, Duhaime threw 3 punches at Dobson, and there no call. Dowd in the face-off circle against Suzuki. Suzuki wins the face-off. Near circle. Slapper. Where is it? Awkward save, to say the least. And we got more pushing and shoving. Lindgren got the save, but tempers are flaring in the first 6 minutes already. This should be the under... now we get a penalty, and it's finally Duhaime. Yeah, it's about time. Why there wasn't one last time? Oh, no, it's coincidentals? Come on. Yeah, Lindgren made a very awkward save. He was on the far post, barely recovered, may have tripped or something, and then made the glove save. All right, I guess it is just Duhaime with the penalty. Roughing Kirby Doc. I don't know if that's right. Would have thought it was Dobson. At any rate, I guess Montreal will head to the power play after the media timeout. I guess between the last skirmish and this one, enough was enough. Hey, Austin, how's it going? Looks like the refs are going to make it one of those nights. We'll see. I'll try to be even keel. I'm rooting for the Canadiens and rooting against essentially Tom Wilson. Maybe now Duhaime as well. I do like Ovechkin, but all right. Yeah, good. I'm glad you're doing well. Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing well. Thanks. Austin, hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. Bon as well. Uncommon, hope you're doing well as well. Thank you for being here. Derek, Ronald, thank you. Everybody, appreciate you all being here. Hope you're having a great Saturday night. Hope you're enjoying your weekend as well. That's what I'm saying. And maybe it was just finally enough was enough with 2 incidents. Dan, what's up? Did you see the 30-second goal by Caulfield to start? It was a breakaway, and he buried it blocker side high past. Sorry, we're back underway. Habs power play. Man, we are way out. Pass towards, let's see, sent up the near boards and out. I usually try to do the home broadcast if I have no preference anyways, but 7th in power play, 24.7% for Montreal, 79% PK for Washington. I missed the rank. They just cleared it. Shots are 3-3. Last 5 games, I think it says, Montreal's 5 of 11 on the power play. All right, they skated up the middle over the red into the O-zone. Far circle. Suzuki turns to the far boards. Pass. That is, oh my gosh, Demidov. Trying to figure out his name for a second. Now Caulfield to Slafkovsky behind the net, and it's clear down the length of the ice by the Caps. And there's under a minute to go. We got 50 seconds on the Montreal power play. Long drop pass. Skated in to the near corner. A pass. Blue line keeper here. Sent around into the near corner. Still battling for the puck. Under 30 seconds on the power play. Caps clear it again. On net, too. Guess they're not going to count it as a shot, though. I don't understand why. That was on target. All right, one last rush. 11 seconds into the ozone. And it's, well, kept in by Doc. Pass to the near circle. Gallagher towards the net. Centered and a swing or deflection away. It looked like Montreal whiffed. Who was that? Oh, it must have been Newhook. It looked like 16. It must have been 15. That's it. We're back to 5-on-5. And yeah. Oh, and now we're going to another power play, this time for Washington at 11:36. What's the call? I think they said holding on Matheson. Believe that's what they called. So the Caps head to the power play. They did call holding. 10-yard penalty, repeat first down. No, wrong sport. All right, 4-3 other shots. One for Washington. 1-0 the score for Montreal. Gooley is out there for PK duties. Evans, Deneau, and Carrier. Ovi heads out to the ice with Strome, Leonard, Wilson, and Chikrin, the lone defenseman. Behind the net, picked up and cleared by Carrier. 76.6 in PK. I missed the Caps power play. I took it down. All right, over the red line, up the middle, towards the near circle. Dug out there by, it has to be Wilson. All right, at the point, shot, saved into the near boards. That was out the stick of Leonard. Maybe it was blocked. Under a minute and a half on the Caps power play. Far circle, that was tipped or maybe hit the bar. Ref was waving it off. Up the middle to the far circle. Save and held on by Dobish. 10:47. So we got 1:11 to go on the Caps power play. How many shots they... Yeah, it is 5-3. That one registered. Was not wide. I think that was Ovi on that last one. Oh, it's too bad, yeah. Oh, I got to do the visualizer. That's right. Have I been saying Demidov? Yeah, Demidov. Okay. Demidov. I think I started saying Demidov, and I knew that was wrong. I think it's Demidov. Demidov. All right. At any rate, Leonard has it over the red line. 10:20 to go first. 40 seconds on the power play, and Montreal clears it again. Not much. Just that one shot by Ovi from the far circle was on goal in this Caps power play. I don't think Montreal had any shots on goal. Their power play. It sent out of the zone again. I don't even know what Washington's trying to do, really. It's a whole lot of nothing. Sandin is the lone defenseman out there. He takes it to the point. Pass to the near boards. McMichael, centering pass from down low and swing and a miss by Frank, I think. And Montreal just cleared it with 1 second remaining on the power play. So now we're back to 5-on-5. Under 9.5 to go. Looks like the Caps had 2 shots on goal during the power play, but nothing super threatening, I don't think. All right, in the near boards, taken away. Blue line pass for Washington. Long blast, glove save. Dobish hangs on. And they took down the bug. 9-14, it looks like. Under 10 media timeout. 1-0 Capital. 1-0 Canadians. Ugh. 2 CA teams. Capitals, Canadians. Ooh, Sabres are up 3-0 over the Lightning. That I would have done that game if I hadn't done this game. Looks like I may have made the right call. Wow. What do we got here? Dahlin. And then 2 by Norris. Wow. All right. What else is going on? Oh, let me catch up on the chat. Hope Cole Caulfield hits 40 goals this year. Yeah, what he's at 34. Yeah, that seems to be well within striking distance. Hey, thank you for being here, Dom. Yeah, I apologize. Sorry, Demidov. Yes. 2 shots that I didn't think were too threatening there. It was a good PK. And it's just as I said, PK Subban was on the screen. That was very strange. Okay, we got 15 votes, 80% Montreal, 20% Washington. Islanders, Blue Jackets, 3-3, 101 to go in the second. Hawks, Avalanche, Cole Makar ties it up. Bedard had the goal for the Hawks. 1-1 after 2. Sens and Leafs, 1-1, 4:39. Shabbat and Riley, your goal scorers. 4-0 Sabres, 4:15 to go. And Norris has a hat trick. And they haven't even played 16 minutes. They played 15:45. Canes, Taylor Hall gets them in the lead. 1-0, 134. Flames, Kings, no score, 426. All right, back underway here in, pardon me, Montreal. Why is this goofing up? There we go. Hey, buddy. Let's go. There we go. Caught up. 7-3 the shots. Shot was wide that time by the Caps off the stick of Protas at the neutral ice. Washington dumps it in again. Dobish plays it up the far board or near boards. Wilson knocked it down. Now the Habs send it up the near boards. Picked up and sent behind the net. And not out yet as Wah was unable to clear it. Both teams getting line changes. The puck's in front of the Caps bench, and they send it in now from the blue line on the near side. And they are trying to get after Duhaime after that nonsense early. They were hitting him at the blue line in the boards. In the far corner, trying to dig it out. 8 minutes to go in the opening period. And cleared, and that is an icing call on Montreal at 7:52. Not much offensively for Montreal since 30 seconds into the game. As we get a look at Ovi on the bench. Oh, just cracking my back. Face off, kept in. Shot blocked out of the zone for Montreal. Red line dump in for Washington. Dobich behind the net looking. Plays it up the near boards. Tipped. Stopped, pumped the brakes. Who is that? Carrier, of course. Pass to neutralize. Gets away from, I think, Caulfield. And Washington dumps it in. Dobich leaves it behind the net. I think Hudson sent it around. And now he dumps it in after getting the puck back. Behind the net. Chisholm tried to get it out. There was a nice shot by Caulfield and a diving freeze of the puck by Logan Thompson. Or no, sorry, Charlie Lindgren. Wrong goalie. At 7:07, there was an opportunity for Montreal. Oh, I think it was tipped on net by his own player, Chisholm. Or maybe that was a pass that they were trying to get to Caulfield that just hit him. This is a very odd play. They give Montreal a shot on goal. All right, so face off in the near circle in the Washington defensive zone. Now we get a look at Logan Thompson as he's watching. All right, blue line keeper for Montreal. Under 7 to go in the opening period. Washington going the other way in the far circle. Taken away, but not cleared. And Strome leaves it at the blue line. There's a shot, and eventually it's tipped in, and we're tied. And guess who? Alex Ovechkin on the goal. And it's 1-1. The great 8. And we have some Ovechkin jersey wearers celebrating in the crowd, or at least one. Tipped by Dobich. Oh, wide open on the rebound. Ovechkin taps it in. Dobich made the save, but I don't know if Dobson got in his way or if they're thinking of goalie interference. I doubt it. Let me listen in.
Gets his 23rd of the season. 43rd career goal against the Canadiens and goal number 997 in his career with the regular season.
Wait, what? How many does he have? 997? Wait. No, I don't know. Maybe they were recapping which ones he had against Montreal. I don't know. All right. Well, 1-1. Montreal sends the puck ahead, and it's sent immediately out by Chychrun. But he ends up getting it behind the net, up ahead. Leonard with the puck over the red line, up the middle. Ozone, drop pass to the blue line. That pass is deflected. Chychrun shot in traffic in front of the net. And, oh, wow, I thought they had just scored. I don't know how not. Bolduc just sent it out for Montreal. Both teams getting line changes. It's dumped in behind the net in the near boards. Shot loose, and it's a goal for Montreal. Lindgren couldn't freeze it. Big rebound. Lindgren couldn't freeze the puck in the crease. And Montreal regains the lead 2-1 at 5:41. Yeah, we don't know. They don't have the goal score listed yet. I'm trying to see. Yeah, nice pass, actually. They got Caulfield again. Caulfield from Suzuki and Struble. That's right. Struble's back. That's why Jackeye was scratched. Yeah, Ovi did not play very good defense there. He let Caulfield get right by him. Chychrun was late arriving. Wow, bang, bang, bang. Here we go in the first period. Well, actually, bang, bang after a goal 30 seconds in. Into the far corner. And out. Cleared by Montreal, no icing. Actually, Gallagher gets there and delivers a hit, and Montreal ends up keeping it in, but now it's sent out by Washington. Behind the net, Dobish now picked up and sent ahead. Montreal to the red line and knocked down by Dowd. I think it was Matheson. And now they'll regroup in their own end. That is Gooley behind the Montreal net. 4:40 to go in the opening period. 2-1 Montreal. Drop pass. Hudson's shot was blocked into the far corner. Picked up by Dobson. Sent around behind the Washington net. Played up the far boards by Washington. I believe Dowd got it out. Towards the net. And lost the puck before he could get through the crease. That was Frank on that play. And a dump in at the blue line. They tried to center it, and the nice shot. And, oh, my gosh, what a save by Lindgren. That could have easily been 3-1. And it could have been a Caulfield hat trick in the first less than 15 minutes. 4:06. And this is probably, oh my gosh, he robbed him. Just a glove save while he was down on the ice. What a save by Lindgren. Caulfield nearly had a hat trick. At this pace, he'd have 40 by the end of the game. And let's go indeed. Agreed, Bon. Sabres, yeah, I saw. Wasn't there a hat trick by? Thanks, Gracie. Thanks for being here. I know you're. I was gonna do the Sabres game if I didn't do this one. Oh, they changed the one goal. I thought Norris had a hat trick. They gave it to TNT. So Dahlin, Norris, and it was changed to Thompson. Or did they wave it off and that's a new goal? No, I think they just changed it, but okay. Yeah, that's amazing. That's a shocker. What's his name in net or no? And we're at the I think this is the under 6 media timeout, I assume. This game got started super late, like 6:20 Central. Yeah, Vasilevsky having an awful night. Luukkonen saved all 14 shots. The Sabres are 40%. 4 goals on 10 shots. Unreal. Yeah, I thought Norris had a hatter. At least, or NHL.com had it wrong initially then when I was checking the score. Vasilevsky having a rough night. All right, we're back from commercial. 4:06 to play in the opening period. Face-off sent out of the zone from the Washington end all the way. Dobish plays it from behind the net to the near corner. And neutral ice. And then a dump in, I believe, by Kapanen. Yeah. Picked up, and Waugh dumps it in for Washington. Behind the net, Dobish again to the near boards. Pass ahead to the right wing. Dump in by Demidov. And behind the net, Slavkovsky digs it out. Near circle, pass to the far circle, tipped out by Washington. And Canadians picked up a shot on goal. We just had a Caps icing at 3:21. Luukkonen got hurt this team last time, and that is how. Oh, and he missed the Olympics. Oh, that stinks. I kind of forgot about that. I may have done that game. I forgot. Alrighty. Face off. And we get a false start. Still waiting. Come on. Montreal keeps it in the O-zone. Shot from the slot or the point, and a glove save and held on by Lindgren. Yeah, and he made a save before the last commercial break. It could have easily been 3-1, and Caulfield would have had a hat trick already. He got number 34 and number 35 on the season already in this opening period. Pretty good rip there by Hudson. All right, so we have face-off in the near circle. This time won by Washington. Sent up the near boards into the O-zone. Near boards into the near corner. Battle for the puck. A player for each team fell down. Of course, it's Wilson. Gooley gets it out of there, I believe. And, yep, Montreal skates it out and dumps it in. Chasing it is Evans. Lindgren plays it up the near boards. Long pass to the left wing into the far boards. Now behind the net. Wilson has it go off his stick. Montreal has the puck. Matheson carries the red line and dumps it in to the far corner. Picked up by, might be Wah. I couldn't grab a number. Now skated out by the Washington defense and dumped in. That was Sandin. In the near board, sent towards the net, blocked actually by another Capital. Into the near boards. That's the troublemaker for tonight, Duhaime. Behind the net and in the near corner, Duhaime falls down, picked up. Oh, Hudson got hit hard. That was Dowd on the hit, I believe. Played, okay. Hudson's up. He got the pass, carried it over the red line, dumped it in from the blue line. Into the far boards. Blue line keeper, Matheson shot blocked into the far corner. Under a minute and a half to go. Opening period. Another one wide of the net, or a pass. Caulfield trying to dig it out. Behind the net now. Back to Caulfield. Looked like a knockdown there. Not called on Chikrin, I think. Pass ahead. Still in the O-zone. Deneau had it briefly. And finally, Gallagher sends it back. But so obviously Montreal still has the puck. It's in their own end now. Long pass ahead. I think Deneau missed it. Sent up. Hey, glove down by Deneau in the corner. Sent behind the Washington net under 45 seconds in the opening period. Leonard sends it to center ice. And actually, it carried into the Montreal defensive zone. Sent cross ice by Struble. Sent ahead. Under 30 seconds to go. Caps. Ooh, that looked like a hook. Looked like somebody hooked Van Riemsdyk. No call. And into the near boards, looking to pass, was Anderson. He gets it over to Carrier. Carrier returns it. It gets tipped away. And it's picked up behind the net by Chisholm. Van Riemsdyk with it, but there's only 2 seconds left. It's tipped. May have actually reached the goaltender before time expired, but we head to the first intermission. 2-1 the score for Montreal. Shots are 10-7 Washington. He's giving his revenge. Yeah, okay. Good. Maybe he'll get a shutout in return. You know, something nice. All right, so Capitals 1. Oh, yeah, we got to do all the goal visualizers. Why is it flag Canadians? It doesn't like the spelling? That's how you spell it, I think. Yeah. Sorry, Gracie. I hear you. I said maybe. I cannot type. Yeah, let's do the goal visualizers. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna watch the Oscars. Stop advertising for it. Good gravy. All right, Caulfield's 13. There's a turnover, and he's gone. Takes it and rips it from the far circle. Beat what's his name? Charlie Lindgren. I believe gloves blocker side high. Ovi taps in a rebound. It came to the right side of the goal, or I should say Dobich's left side. He was on the far post. Puck got loose, and then Ovechkin with an easy tap in. And then Caulfield's second goal of the night. I think he went top shelf. Let's see. They send it. Yeah, great pass by Suzuki. Found Caulfield on the far. Wait, I don't. For some reason, I'm blanking on that goal. I think it was just an easy tap in. Nothing really Charlie Lindgren could do. All right, we need to go over some scores. I would think so. For the second period, 4 goals on 10 shots. That would be my guess. All right. Thank you for watching along. Thank you especially in the chat. And hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please hit the like button on the video. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other potential viewers and subscribers, which will help me grow the channel, and I thank you all for your support. And if you already have a Twitch account, if you could do me a favor, give me a follow there as well. Alrighty. Let's go over the scores then. Let's start with the hang on, I gotta wake up my tablet. We'll start with the game. Yeah, we got a new final, looks like. Alright, tablet. Stop freaking out. Live, please. There we go. Devils 3, Blues 1. Timo Meyer, Hamilton, Heeshear, empty netter for the Devils, Bucknovich for St. Louis. 3-1 in St. Louis. Devils win on the road over the Blues. Sharks in a thriller, 5-4 over the Oilers. Game winner by Mook Madulin is 4th, the defenseman. Wow. At 9:27. So, oh yeah, they held on to a 1-goal game lead for the final 10:33. Wow. And Draisaitl scored, and Celebrini scored. Doesn't look like McDavid did tonight or today. Flyers 3, Bruins 1. That game was 0-0 through 2. Empty netter added by Couturier. Penguins blew, I think, a 2-0 lead. Yeah. Halfway through the game. Yeah. And the Rangers won 3-2 in a shootout. Thank you. Shootout winner Trocheck, Olympian. Canucks Kraken later tonight, and that's why I'm doing 6, because I did not want to do that game. Normally, yeah, if my boys are over for the weekend, I would do a 9, but I did not want to do that game. Predator Stars coming up shortly. Flames and Kings, no score, first intermission. Hurricanes 2, Red Wings 0. just underway in the second period. Taylor Hall's 14th, then a power play goal from Sebastian Aho, his 22nd. As mentioned by Gracie, Sabres 4, Lightning 0. We had Darlene with a goal, Norris 2 goals, and then Tage Thompson, his 32nd. Leafs Senators 1-1, end of one. Blackhawks Avalanche 1-1, 16:09 to go in the third. Islanders Blue Jackets. The Jackets get the equalizer at 12:58 in the second. Fantilli's 15th, and again tied 3-3, 17:06 in the third. Pack Attack is back. Yes, we moved. The desk was further towards the TV. I've backed it up. We got shelving. I tried to put some stuff on display. It's not permanent. I'm still going to probably mess around with it, but it's closer to the final as well. Oh, thanks. Yeah. We've had a lot of success thanks to the Olympics and then this week already. I'm I don't vote in the poll. I'm rooting for the Canadians. The chat can respond who they voted for or who they're rooting for. But welcome. Hope you're having a great weekend. Alex, let's go, les habitants. Oh, the shield is for mods, people who can delete chats that are unwelcome in case I miss it. That's what the shield is. It replaced the wrench. You may be more familiar with the wrench that used to be in the chat. You still see it occasionally pop up like before the shield fills in. Yeah, so Gracie, okay, it doesn't pop up on the one I put on the screen, but yeah, in the chat, Gracie is a mod, so she has the seal. So is Dan. Dan can delete chats that are deemed not nice, and we need it because occasionally, not just spam, but people with foul mouse or foul fingertips, if you want to say, on their keyboard. Interesting early day of hockey. Nice break from basketball. Yeah, we could check basketball scores real quick. I do need to take a break. I don't even think I'm going to eat a snack. I think I'm still full from dinner. Yes, good coin. But yeah, I was saying spam, but you're right. It is bots. Yes, the Rangers came back from 2-0. The Penguins had a goal waved off for a BS goaltender interference call. It looked like Shesterkin put his skate into the Penguin player, and I didn't think it interfered with him at all, and they got a goal waved off, and then the Rangers won in a shootout, 3-2. And yeah, the Sharks upset the Oilers 5-4, which I don't know. Maybe that's not such an upset, and it's in San Jose. The Oilers Jari's been brutal, and at least this week. And they don't play defense. Bouchard is just a glorified forward lined up as a defenseman. I mean, he's all offense. He doesn't play a lick of defense. Oh yeah, let's look. Oh joy. Sorry, I used to watch wrestling. Have not in 25 years probably or more. It's hard to avoid hearing about it though. All right, top 25 action. Here we'll go through the finals. Kentucky beat number 25 Vanderbilt 91-77. Number 24 Louisville lost at Clemson 80-75. Number 12 Nebraska lost at USC. Or no, I'm sorry, they won at USC 82-67. UConn number 6 beat Seton Hall 71-67. Number 5 Houston no trouble with Colorado 102-62. Number 2 Arizona all over number 14 Kansas 84-61. Number 1 Duke all over 11 Virginia 77-51. BYU number 19 lost at West Virginia 79-71. Yeah, I watched a little bit of this game, very very little. Yeah. Iowa State number 4 lost at home to Texas Tech number 16 82-73. Number 9 Gonzaga versus St. Mary's 9:30 on ESPN. Man, I should have just done this game. I don't know. I got to rest my voice. I can't do doubleheaders every day. A single game is a rest day for me. North Carolina, number 18, hosts Virginia Tech. Again, ESPN. This one's ESPN2. Number 20, Arkansas at number 7, Florida, 7:30. That'll be interesting. St. Louis, number 23, down by 10 to Duquesne at home, 18-8, but early, 15-21 in the first. Number 15, St. John's, 7-2 over Villanova, 6-24 the first. Alabama, number 17 at number 22, Tennessee. 2-point game down to the wire. 24 seconds left. And that's on ESPN. All right, let me take a break. The Devils won a game. Scored in the first. What is going on in hockey today? Wait, I already forgot who the Devils beat. Oh, they beat the Blows in St. Louis. Not a big upset. Yeah, I know it's the Blues, but they blow. On and off. Gotcha. Yep, definitely will have ESPN Unlimited before Thursday. Oh, yeah. Hope you're ready for more hockey this week. We got plenty coming up, and I will try to start scheduling in men's college basketball games, maybe women's. We'll see for the conference tournaments. So I'll have to shorten up. We'll go with the 3-letter city abbreviations to free up space soon. But I don't think I think that's all we're doing Sunday, Monday. I think women's starts Tuesday. There might be a couple men's, and then I think men's tournaments start up in full swing probably Wednesday. All right, we got out of the game, and we are getting back in. All right, I'm going to take a break and be back. I'm going to skip the music. It's such a brief break. I'll be back. Thanks. All right, sorry, a little late getting back, but we're back. Let me get the. Yep, we're just about to start. Underway, apologies. 19:50 to go, middle period, dump in, and Dobish plays it around to the far boards. All right, and then what was that call? We got a whistle at 19:39. I guess icing on Montreal. I can do it at the second intermission if you want. Sorry. It's not Sunday night. It's Saturday. Dump in. And Ovechkin sends one. It's loose in front of the crease. It's not frozen. Another shot. And finally, Montreal into the near boards. Collision in the near circle. Blue line keeper. Can't get my headphones untangled. And finally, Montreal gets it to neutralize. Man, they're fortunate to still be leading 2-1 here. To the far circle. Long pass ahead. They missed. And not icing though. Must have been tipped. They send it around. Blue line keeper shot and a frozen puck at 18:55. And apologies. I should have taken a break quicker. Shots are 13-8 Caps after that scramble. All right, 18:55 to go. Far circle face-off. Oh, just drop it, please. There we go. Washington in the far circle has the puck. 18:50 to go. Sent ahead. Taken behind the net. I think Hudson sent it ahead. Far boards now sent up to the near boards and dumped in by Doc. He took a hit into the far corner. Pass gets tipped away. Near circle for Suzuki. Shot saved by Lindgren. And pass off the far boards. And a dump in for Washington by Chisholm. And now Protas centered it. Or no, it was sent behind the net. And a dump in from the blue line. Puck is sent back. Let's see. They tried. Taken away. Suzuki pass. Puck to the far. Puck got tipped into the far boards away and now out. All right. They took that shot away for Montreal. It's 14-7 Washington. The shots 2 on the score, Montreal. Up ahead, Ovechkin in the near circle. No, that's Leonard to the far circle. Save. And sent to neutralize. Montreal pass to the left wing. Kapanen puts on the brakes. Far circle shot was wide into the near boards. Dobson. And, Slavkovsky has it all the way back at the red line and dumps it into the far corner. Picked up by Sordiff for the Caps. Dumped in. Far boards now behind the net into the near corner. Behind the net, Montreal up the near boards. And let's see. All right, well, behind the net, centering pass deflected into the far boards. Montreal still can't get it out, though. Far circle. And finally carries it over the red line into the O-zone, and Montreal sends the puck behind the net into the near boards. Taken away. Washington going the other way. And I guess It's either icing or offside. I didn't see what they were trying to signal there, the linesman or linesperson. 16:18 to go, middle period. All right. All righty. Waiting on the face-off. We're watching Chikrin shake his head. I don't know why. Dowd steps in. Face-off against Evans. We're still waiting. Face-off controlled by Montreal. Dobson towards the net. Nope, he didn't. He went in the far corner. Blue line keeper. Near side for Evans. Evans centers. Near circle. And that shot is blocked into the near boards. Washington trying to dig it out. Dowd is there. And they send it behind the net. Now Dowd sends it off the near boards and out. Up ahead. Tipped by Beauvillier. Deneau got it. Deneau sent it behind the net. Long pass ahead. And Caps have it in their own zone. Yeah, Montreal is doing nothing here on offense. They can't get a puck on the net. They have trouble getting the puck out of their own zone. Deneau, near boards, dumps it. No, it's taken away and sent out by Washington. Way out of the net was Dobish with Ovi right there in the near circle. Quickly moved ahead by Montreal. Nice hit in the boards, but it's controlled and Chisholm sends it. It's dumped back into the near corner. Into the far corner. Van Riemsdyk couldn't get there. Montreal had it, and it turned it over immediately. Protas has it and dumps one ahead into the O-zone. Far boards for Wilson, but it's sent around into the near corner. Matheson just got labeled by who else? Wilson. And it's out of the zone. Up ahead, Suzuki in the clear. Shot. Save. Wait, what happened? Dobson fell into the net and apparently kept the puck in the crease, though. It did not go in. That was very strange. I'm sorry, not Lindgren. I think I said the wrong name. Lindgren's had an interesting day. I don't know why they blew this dead. He didn't have the puck frozen. It was loose under his pad. So Suzuki gets a good breakaway opportunity, but comes up empty. 16-8 are the shots. Montreal scored on their first shot and then took the lead back. Like maybe their third or fourth shot. Shot, save, frozen in the crease at 14:26. Still says 16-8 on the shots. We got to get some score updates next break. All righty. Near circle face-off in the defensive zone for Washington. Skated right out after the win. Up the near board. Sent to the far circle. Missed. They could not connect with Leonard. Blue line keeper's shot. Where'd it go? Into the near boards. Assume it was blocked. It's out of the zone. Carrier has it. Pass to the left wing. A shot in the far circle. Glove save held on by Charlie Lindgren. We get a whistle at 13:59. That's the under 14 media timeout. No goals and no penalties in the second period yet. 16-10 now are the shots. Washington. 13-12 face-offs, Montreal. Both teams 0 for 1 in the power play. 8-7 hits, Washington. 5-5 block shots. 8-6 Canadians on the giveaways. 2-2 takeaways. And, yeah, Washington won the first 2 games. This is the third and final game in the 3-game season series. All right, did we get any new finals? Let's see. Probably not. Nope. I don't think so. All right, 4:10 to go in the third in Columbus. Islanders and Blue Jackets 3-3. 4:52 to go in Denver, Colorado. Avalanche 2. Blackhawks 1. Gavin Brindley 6 from Malinsky and Tays at 7:31 was the so far go-ahead goal. The battle for Ontario in Toronto. Sens 2, Leafs 1. Cousins with a Z, his 19th, to give the Senators their first lead of the game. Sabres now up 5-0. Mets second of the year, unassisted at 1:54 the second, and they're heading to the power play. Hurricanes get a third goal, and they lead the Wings 3-0, 5:13 in the second. Flames Kings, no score, 8:49. Predator Stars, that's the second. Predator Stars, no score in Dallas, 7:27 in the first. All righty, about to resume. Dowd in the circle. Face-off taken behind the Washington net, up the near boards, and out. But Montreal takes it in the near corner. That is Hudson behind his own net. Pass up the far boards, taken away by Washington. Pass to the blue line. Sent in behind the Montreal net. Hudson tried to get a hit there in the far corner. Dowd trying to dig it out. Dobson now with it behind the Montreal net. Sends it up the far boards. Pass. Now skated out. They take it to the red line. Pass to the left wing. Sent towards the net. Don't think it got through. Dobson behind the net. Who is that got hit here in the near corner? Oh, it's Kirby Doc. He centered it, but it's out of the zone. Nobody kept it in. Dobish way out of the net again. All the way to the far boards. Now Hudson has it. Hudson gets it right back from Evans. Hudson with a long pass. Up ahead, left wing, far circle, towards the net, backhander. Oh, just went wide, or it was saved. Bolduc tips it. But the Nats, Washington Nationals. The Caps, jeez Louise, my brain. Send it all the way around. Van Riemsdyk tries to center it. It goes back to the blue line. It's picked up by Strome. Near corner. Centering pass. That shot is blocked by Strome. Pass by the Canadians. 12:20 to go in the middle period. Towards the ahead, and the centering pass gets deflected into the near boards. Blue line keeper for the Habs. Tipped away. Bolduc sends it around. It gets away behind the net into the near boards and sent out by Washington. Picked up by Matheson. Under 12 to go in the second period. Carried over the line by Strome into the near circle. Strome into the near corner. Oh, that centering pass went out off the far boards. Caps going the other way. Centering pass. Oh, that one was tipped on net. Decent save by Dobish in the far boards. Under 11:30 to go now in the middle period. In the near boards. Did they not call that a shot? It had to. They didn't. That was on net. All right, blue line dump into the far corner. Now to the near boards. Dubois. Blue line. Glove save off the shot of Chikrin. That may have been wide of the net. If they count that one and not the other one, Wow. Yeah, still 16-10 the shots. I'm a little surprised this wasn't a shot on goal. Yeah, we already had the under 14. We're not due for another media timeout till. Yeah, who had that great shot in the near the slot, and then somebody got one tipped over the net. Oh, Bolduc made a good defensive play on it to knock away a good shot by the Caps. All right, Kapanen wins the faceoff for Montreal. They send it up the far boards. And they put on the brakes. Slavkovsky got it taken away. Slavkovsky gets it back at the red line and drops it to his defenseman. Pass to the near boards. Gets tipped away. Sent out. Man, I got to get... This camera angle is so far away. Leonard did nothing, and now Slavkovsky has it. Far circle pass. Shot. Wide rebound. They couldn't get to it. Near boards. Montreal keeps it in. Dobson at the point. Switches places. Hudson with the puck. Cross ice to Dobson in the far circle. Towards the slot. Slavkovsky's shot is blocked. Sent to the far boards. And let's see. Washington now sends a pass up the near boards. It got away. Canadians dumped it in again, and the Caps send it out immediately. Centering pass from Dowd into the near circle. Return pass into the far boards. And we got a whistle. And the under 10 media timeout at 9:51. Did we get a penalty, or just the puck went into the netting above the glass?
Exit the ice, right? There's an advantage for it. And we have a look at this opportunity for Gooley to battle, and there goes the helmet.
Gooley got his helmet ripped off. Just somebody had grabbed a hold of the back and flipped it off for the Caps. The Habs struggle in the second. Gotcha, Dan. Yeah, the long line changes, I suppose. Probably a lot of teams struggle there. But on the flip side, then it creates opportunities for the other team. It is a power play. Leonard got called. I was wondering. I don't know what you call ripping the helmet off of an opponent. Let's see if we can find this. Come on. YouTube Studio or Live Control Panel. Just respond. Yeah, roughing. That's the exactly call. Roughing, removing opponent's helmet. That's he got a penalty for it. I was wondering. I'm like, that can't be legal. Just a dumb penalty. Not a smart play by Leonard. So the Habs will willingly take to the power play when we get back from commercial break. All right. Islanders, Blue Jackets still 3-3 with only 36 seconds to go in the third. I think we may have had another final. Yes. Avalanche must have got an empty netter. Makar got an empty netter, 17th. 3-1 Avs over the Hawks. Hawks led 1-0 at 6:31 of the first. Makar tied it up at 19:51 of the second. So the Hawks had the lead almost 40 minutes into the game, but looks like Islanders, Blue Jackets heading to overtime in Columbus. Face off in the near circle behind the Capitals net. And kept in by Hudson at the blue line, though. Pass to Demidov. And a pass to the far circle. That shot was sent off the side of the net. Demidov with a one-timer blocked into the near boards and now cleared by the Caps down the length of the ice. All right, picked up behind the net. That would be Hudson. 1:30 to go on the Montreal power play. And skated. Okay, finally they have it. Blue line, far boards. Hudson at the point, far circle, down low, Caulfield. Back to the top of the circle. Hudson at the point. Oh, Demidov whiffed on a tough angle shot in the near circle, and Washington cleared it. Slavkovsky with the puck at the red line. Pass. Hudson carries it in. Hudson in the far circle. Puts on the brakes. Sends it. Blue line keeper. Slavkovsky near circle. Hudson at the point. Far circle pass. Hudson faked a shot. Far circle. I think that's Suzuki out there. I can't see the number clearly. Down low, pass gets away. It's in the crease and rebound. Pass to the far circle. That shot is blocked. 24 seconds to go on the Montreal power play. Hudson sends one wide. It's in the far corner. Far circle. Hudson at the point. Near circle. Slavkovsky towards the net. Oh, another whiff. Off a rebound. I think it was Demidov again. Somebody tipped it to him, and he had a wide open net, and he whiffed, or maybe that time he got his stick lifted, but that's the power play. It's over. Shots are... Oh, they took a shot away from Washington. It's 15-11, and coming the other way, finally, the Canadiens score. It's 3-1 with 7:38. Sorry, I was fixing shots and looked away. We have, well, we don't have the goal. Here we go. Matheson is 6 from Bolduc and Newhook. 12:22 into the second. Up the middle, drop pass, and oh, wow, what a shot by Matheson in the slot. Right outside the net. I don't know what Chychrun was doing on defense. He was just standing with Newhook near the slot. Nobody had Newhook, and he buried it blocker side. Actually, make that glove side high. Lindgren's a lefty. I keep forgetting who's a lefty and who isn't, but yeah. Charlie Lindgren's a lefty. He has the glove on the right side. So it was blah, blah, blah. Glove side high. Demidov sends one. This time it's saved and held on by Lindgren after the initial shot got away. We got pushing and shoving at 7:08. So Montreal was having pretty much a terrible second period, and they still get a goal. The only goal of the period after the only penalty, of the second period, the power play fail by the Canadiens, but then they scored not that long after it expired. All right, 7:08, pardon me. 7:08 to go in the middle period, so we're halfway through the game. 15-12 the shots. We just got a Canadian kicked out of the draw. Face off. They tried to hit, let's see. The Capitals dump it in after winning it. Sent finally out by Montreal to the neutral ice. Taken in. They dump it in. Yeah, Matheson from Bolduc and Newhook. Caps send it to neutral ice. And who is that? Oh, man, we got pushing and shoving as play continues. That was McMichael. Didn't see who the Canadian player was. All right, well, Caps send it out. It's still at the, now it's at the neutral ice, and they dump it around. That was Sandin in the far corner. Centering pass tipped away. Let's see. Still battling in the far corner. Protus there. Kept in at the blue line for the Caps. At the point. Near circle. Centering towards the net. That was way wide. Another one. Blocked. And finally Montreal gets it to neutral ice. Gallagher sends it ahead. Picked up by Ferravari. And sent up the far boards, far circle. And pass ahead to the neutral ice. Slavkovsky centers it. It gets tipped and blocked into the near boards. Pass by the Caps. Over the red, into the ozone. Shot blocked. Side of the net. Dobich couldn't freeze it. And we did get a whistle. What was this for? 5:17. Maybe they did call it a frozen puck. So the Canadians get their third goal. First, only goal of the second period. And they take a 2-goal lead, 3-1. Oh, we need to check on that overtime game. Looks like they had a result. Wait, where did it go? Oh, Islanders 4, Blue Jackets 3 in overtime. Wow. Oh, Matthew Schaefer. No, that's not. Wait, is that the defenseman? Are you kidding me? His 19th goal from Cizikas at 1:48 of overtime. Wow. That kid is impressive. Yeah, number 48. All of 18 years old. He won't be 19 until September 5th. Unbelievable. He is unbelievable. 59 games, get this out of here, thank you. 18 goals, 23 assists, 41 points, and a plus 10. I don't know if that includes tonight. Wait a minute. No, they changed it. It's Holmstrom now from Barzal. What? NHL has been a disaster this week. Yeah, they just changed the goal. Why is NHL.com so bad? Like, they haven't even been close on stuff. It's just like they ram something in there and then they do an edit. Accuracy be damned. Oh, yeah, no worries, Bon. Have a good night. Toronto switched goalies. Ottawa 5, Toronto 2. Oh, wow. Yeah, thanks, Bon. Have a good night. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. No worries. All right, back underway. We're done with the media timeouts, I believe, for the second period. They've added some shots for the Canadians. Well, Caps did nothing. Bolduc sent it out, and the Caps have it in their own end. Up the near boards, tipped by Ovi. Taken away in the far circle now. Pass to the near circle. Backhander by Evans. Clear down to the neutral ice. Matheson his own end. Washington got a couple changes. Montreal's getting a couple changes. They dump it in. Played behind the net by Lindgren. Into the near boards. And Washington with a pass. Tipped ahead. Dobish behind the net. Picked up by the Canadiens. Sent up the near boards. Taken away. And towards the net, a shot. Must have been high, and it got tipped into the netting above the glass behind the net at 4:09. And, yeah, who was that? I think that was a Ferravari shot. Yeah. All right. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, long day. Face off. Suzuki, no, did not win it. Ferravari centers it. Blast from the near circle. Believe that was blocked. I don't think that Dobish got a piece of it. Doc trying to dig it out. He passes up the near boards. Looks like Suzuki will circle back into his own zone. Pass to Carrier, who dumps it in from the red line. And Lindgren playing it up the far boards. And Wilson passes it to the near circle. Protas shot. Dobish way out of the net. The rebound in the near boards. And skated up by Montreal. A goal! They got a one-timer from the slot. And I believe it was Kirby Dach. A phenomenal pass from the near corner. And the Habs take a commanding 4-1 lead late in the second period. It is Kirby Dach, his 8th. Suzuki, his 49th assist. That was a heck of a pass by Nick Suzuki. Wait, did I say Nick? Yeah, Nick. Okay, Ryan's his brother. That's right. Yeah, just drew the defense to him. And, yeah, no defense in the slot. Washington just stepped slow on that one for sure. What a rocket by Doc to beat Lindgren, glove side high. Again, the glove's on the right hand as Tom Wilson crumples to the ice. Uh-oh. Sorry, I didn't mean anything by that. Wilson actually looks a little shaken up. I don't know if he's favoring his left leg or what happened. I'm not wishing injury on anybody. Yes, I wish people would hit him as hard as he hits other people, but not, Anyway, game on. Didn't realize. Hopefully he's all right. Saved by Lindgren at 3:05.
Boston Bruins, who are sitting in that last spot, if they just play 500 hockey, right? They play above that. You got to do even more. That's the patience of Suzuki, waiting.
I mean, phenomenal shot by Kirby Dach, but my gosh, that pass by Nick Suzuki. Yes, beautiful indeed. I was just in shock and awe by that pass by Nick. Yeah, they were just talking about his patience. Yeah. And setting up that play. Sorry, I'm trying to sync up the clock. Towards the net and nearly a goal for the Caps. From the far circle to the right in front in the slot. 2:50 to go. Yeah, I was having issues with the clock here. All right, Gallagher in the O-zone. I think we got a slash coming up on the Caps. Yeah. No, I'm not taking anything away from that fine shot in the slot. I was just trying to give Nick Suzuki his proper due. I think Chisholm. No, they called Gallagher on the penalty. What? Gallagher got the slash. Did I miss something? He's the one that lost his stick. I just assumed he got slashed. I guess I missed it as Martin St. Louis looks on. Hey, Dr. DeLay. They just got 2 goals. It was 2-1 for so long. We had a goal at 12:22 and 16:34. I'm loving it, though. I can't stand the Caps. Nice overtime game you had there today. Sorry, the Pens didn't pull it out for you. That overturned goal in the first period was complete garbage. All right, Caps head to the power play. Towards the net, that's sent wide into the near corner. And the Canadiens clear it down the length of the ice. Played by Lindgren, and it's picked up, I think, by Chikrin. Yeah, he's the only defenseman here on power play unit 1. Didn't see the percentages or rankings. I did not. Well, they tried to carry it in and make that. Montreal clears it. That was Evans at the red line. Chikrin again. Pass to the near boards. Red line carried. Sent around to the far boards. Puck tipped away. Chikrin sends it around. Strome couldn't get it. Ovechkin has it. Near circle. Pass to the slot. Sent behind the net. Nobody got a stick on it towards the net. 18-16 are the shots on goal. Under a minute and a half in the middle period. Under 40 seconds on the power play. Ovi, I think he was trying to pass it and just got taken away. Going the other way. 2-on-1. Montreal, near circle. Oh, Demidov's pass got away from Kapanen on the return. Chikrin carries the red. Pass. I think that's Sordiff. Far circle. They got around Evans, but then sent it around to the blue line. Chikrin, blast, wide, into the near boards. And clear down the length of the ice by Montreal. That'll do it. Under 45 seconds to go in the second period. Don't even know how many shots. Maybe they got one. And now the Caps just iced it at 33. 33.7. Yeah, I know. That's terrible that Crosby got hurt for so long. Have to keep an eye on Wilson. See if he comes back. Just had an icing. Yeah, they might be all right. And it depends on the play of the teams behind them, too. If anybody can, pass them up. Who knows? They might be okay. Hopefully Malkin can lead them. I just don't want Washington to sneak in. That's why I would like them to stay. Puck went into the bench area. Another whistle. 21.9. The main thing I want is no Florida Panthers in the playoffs. Sorry, Panthers fans. And secondly, I don't particularly want the Capitals in. I love Ovechkin. Cannot stand Tom Wilson. But most of all, Panthers have won 2 straight, and I cannot stand Rodriguez. Marchand, the Rat, really. Not a big fan anymore. They've got some other people. All right. Caps to the far circle. Centering pass deflected. I think that was a good save by Dobish. Just sent out. We got 6 seconds to go. That should do it. Red line. Yep, that's the end of the second period. It was... What the heck was the score? It was 2-1 Montreal after 1, and now it's 4-1 after 40 minutes or 2 periods. So let's put that in the chat for reference later. Let's see. End of... wrong period. End of second. All right. I need a drink bad. All right, so I hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please be sure to hit the like button on the video. Consider hitting the subscribe button on the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other potential viewers and / subscribers. And this, I've lost my train of thought. This will help me grow the channel. And thank you all for your support. If you already have a Twitch account, please follow me there as well. Thank you so much. I hit the wrong button. Hit that button. There we go. 32 votes in the poll. 81% voting for the Canadiens. 19% Washington. Did we get any new final scores here? No, we did not. All right, let's run through the goal visualizers. I've been bad on that lately. I don't think we did either. Matt in the second. Matheson is 8th. He's in the far circle. They carry the red. He's the trailer in the slot and beat Lindgren glove side high because Lindgren's a lefty. He holds the glove with his right. I keep forgetting who's a lefty in the league. Then we had Kirby Doc in the slot with a ripper. Watch Suzuki carry it all the way to the bottom almost of the face-off circle and then a drop pass or pass to the slot and ripped in under the bar by Kirby Doc. His 8th, Suzuki's 49th assist. And that's how we stand 4-1 through 40 minutes. Oh, 1,000 wins. Gotcha. Yeah. Most notably for the Hawks because when they won the Cup. But, yeah, he's been back with the Ducks. Man, I forgot who he was on before the Hawks got him. He's been around. Joel Quenneville, the stash. Oh, yeah, I saw they wore fake mustaches after one of their recent wins. I wonder if maybe that was the 1,000th win or something. I thought that was like this week. It was very recent. That may have been the Edmonton game that Edmonton blew in overtime. Gary Durham says, I knew Washington was going to lose. Well, yeah, it's been a rough game. Yeah, Montreal was only up 2-1, and we were halfway through the game. Matheson didn't make it 3-1 till 12:22, and it just got to 4-1 at 16:34. I mean, usually you don't want to be down more than 2, but I mean, third, you can come back from 3 down in the third. It is possible. It's a steep order. I'm not saying it's likely. It's just that it is possible. Let's run through these numbers. Then we can go through the scoreboard and everything. I got to update my shots first. Wrong button. 20-16. All right. Nope. As soon as I updated it, they messed with it again. It's now 19-16. Washington leading in shots 19-16. They also lead faceoffs 21-16. 0 for 2 for power play. Both teams 13-9 hits. Washington 9-8 block shots. Washington 10-8 giveaways. Montreal 2-2 takeaways. Washington leads the 3-game series 2-0, winning 8-4 in Montreal November 20th and 3-2 at home in overtime January 13th. I think I did that game. I don't remember. Oh boy. All right, well, let's run through the scores. Yeah, we'll go through the in progress first. Sens all over the Leafs 5-2. Oof. In Toronto. James finally breaks the shutout. Sorry, Gracie, I did jinx it. So no shutout for Luukkonen. 5-1 Sabres through 40 minutes. Hurricanes only up 3-2 on the Wings now. Patrick Kane's 9th at 19-13. And it was 3-0. Yeah, Edvin 2:52 in the second. Edvinson, 2 late second period goals. Edmonton 7th at 18:26 and Canes ninth at 19:13. And suddenly it's 3-2. We're already in the third. 17:52 to go. Yes, Kings lead. LaFerrier. His 14th from Byfield and Moore. Through 2 periods, they lead 1-0. That game available to you on NHL Network if you have it. I do not. Otherwise, I probably still would have done Washington Montreal. They better beat the Flames, for God's sakes. I know the Kings are top 3 worst teams at home, but good Lord. Preds up 2-0 on the Stars in Dallas, just underway in the second. Stamkos is 30th. Yeah, everybody's saying how he should retire. Dude has 30 goals now. Bunting earlier with his 13th on the power play. Still Canucks Kraken. That's the only game that has not started. Another hour or so. Earlier, 3-2 Rangers over the Penguins in a shootout. 3-1 Flyers beat the Bruins in Philly. San Jose wins at home. Sharks 5, Oilers 4. 3-1 Devils beat the Blues in St. Louis. In Columbus, Blue Jackets fall in overtime 4-3 to the Islanders. And Hawks led 1-0 for a while, but they lose 3-1 in Denver, Colorado to the Colorado Avalanche. So Red Wings. Oh, Canes. Gostisbehere is 10th from Blake and Hall at 2:18 of the third. So that happened a little bit ago, not long. And they take a 4-2 lead. It was that Oilers game, yeah. And he did get 1,001 versus the Jets. I did both those games, I think. No, wait. I don't remember. I think I did both. Oh, excuse me. Need some good night's sleep tonight. I could look that up. All right, thanks. We got 15 likes. I do appreciate it. All right, we got a sub at some point today, I think. So thank you. I think, yeah, we had a really good night yesterday, too. So, oh, boy. All righty. Yeah, I think I'm going to take a break and be back. I'll cue up the music this time. Whoops. I want the timer. Forgot to clear. All right, tomorrow, Blues Wild. That's what I thought. My brain, though, wasn't 100%. Yeah, that Oilers choke job was incredible. And the Jets choked last night, too. I mean, not taking anything away from the Ducks or Joel Quenneville. Okay, yeah. Tomorrow, Dr. DeLay might actually be doing Golden Knights Penguins. I think he might be a little undecided yet. I do not have TNT or HBO Max. I probably will for the playoffs, but probably not before that. Let's see. I don't get Blackhawks Mammoth. Decided not to do Jets Sharks, so we went with Blues Wild and Flames Ducks, which I don't know. That way I can do a double header, because if I tried to do, I wouldn't be able to do a double header if I did Panthers Islanders, even though I'll be switching to ESPN Unlimited, so I will have ESPN soon. Oh, he is doing it. So subscribe and you'll get the live play-by-play call by Dr. DeLay. He is a Steelers, Pirates, and Penguins fan. He does a ton of football, NFL and college, and probably UFL again. And I know he does Pirates, and I think he does some other baseball, but I'm not sure. So he'll have Golden Knights Penguins if you want to follow that game. Important game for both teams. If let's call a spade here. And then I will bring you Blues Wild and Flames Ducks. Yeah, Panthers Islanders good, but I'd rather do a doubleheader. So I don't know, just personal preference. I don't really want to watch the Panthers if I can help it. But I do like the Islanders. That Schaefer, 18-year-old phenomenon, is worth it. Yes, he provides a lot of play-by-play, multiple sports. I'm kind of hockey, basketball, football. I don't think I'll have much access, if any, to other than maybe the Fox Saturday night games to baseball. Just got to see how I need to fill out the schedule. But we will have some more college basketball coming up. But yes, thank you. Even if they hadn't won the cup the last 2 years, I'm so angry with Rodriguez. Marchand's such a you know what piece of POS. I can't. Yeah, really, I could cheer for anybody in the East outside of Florida and specifically Tom Wilson, and therefore not the Caps. All right, I need to take a break. I babbled on way too much again. So 4 and 7 o'clock tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. Panthers Islanders might have been good, but Wild to do pretty well, even though they're playing the Blues. Flames are a Canada team, so I should be all right with those two. I believe it's Thursday. I'll be using ESPN. I hate it that they do 6 and 8:30. It'll be more like probably 6 and 8:52, or I think earlier this week they didn't need to wait that long though. So we'll see. But plenty of double headers coming up and additional men's basketball as well. I'm going to take a quick break. I think we'll just skip the music. I'll be right back. Thanks. All right, we are back. Oh boy. Gotta give myself more time. I'm gonna quick get out of the game and back in though, because of ESPN Plus or lag sometimes on commercials or intermissions. No, we don't want the Caps broadcast though. There we go. All right, underway. Canadians in red, right to left. Caps in white, left to right. Bolduc out of the corner, and it's out of the zone. Struble has it and passes ahead. Dumped in by Evans for Montreal. And tipped up ahead to the side of the net, and Dobich freezes it. 19:30 to go in the third. Yeah, well, see, I'm going to root for the Pens against, Western Conference teams other than the Kings, probably, yeah. Just not really a fan of Vegas, especially after they signed Travis Carter, who is injured now anyways, but blue line shot wide off the boards and off the back of the net. I think that was Chikrin. Struble tries to send it up, not out. Wilson in the slot. Chikrin another one. Oh, actually, that's Wah. I said Chikrin, but it was Wah. It was 3. Hard to, I don't know. My eyes a little blurry. Misread the number. Shots are now 20-16 Washington, but they trail 4-1. According to Montreal TV, at least. All right, dumped in behind the net into the near corner. Wah battling with Struble, or is that... All right, blue line keeper into the near boards. Caps send it to the neutral ice, taken by Montreal and dumped in. Caps trying to get a line change. Protas has it, sends it ahead, and it's kept, neutral ice. Nope, somehow dumped in by Dowd. He chases behind the net. Takes a hit by, I think, Matheson. They're trying to dig it out. Gooley is there. Sordif waiting. Sordif getting hit by Doc. Caps, briefly kept it in, and Deneau sent it out. Deneau got dropped. He heads for a line change. Into the near corner. Pumps the brakes. Doc fell down. Caps send it ahead. Neutral ice. Pass gets blocked by, I think, Suzuki. Pass up the near boards. Caps getting a line change. Lindgren plays it. And, all right, skated out to the blue line and dumped into the far corner. Sent behind the net by Beauvillier. But the Canadians going the other way into the near circle. Suzuki. Well, we were on the corner cam. It was hard to see. Chikrin sends it to the far boards, but a blast from the point was wide. I don't think Lindgren got a piece of it. Okay, well, they gave him the shot, apparently. Dump in by Montreal, chased down in the far corner. Oops, sorry, I forgot to hit delay the ads. Into the near corner. Slavkovsky's shot, that may have gone on net and out of the zone. Yeah, they did not get a shot. That's what I thought. Montreal TV jumped the gun. 16:45, we got a whistle. Let's listen in here. Got to plug in a phone here. 1 second. Montreal crowd going crazy. Oops, sorry. I'll keep an eye out for the wave. Usually they do the wave. Canada loves the wave. All right. Sent ahead by I make that by... That's a Washington icing. Let's put it that way. I'll get it right one of these days. 2017 are the shots. Face-off will be in the Montreal Capitals, Washington Capitals zone. Penguins are 1-1-3 when I call their games. Oof. Well, only one regulation loss. Look at it that way. That's 5 points. Face-off. Sent around. Taken to the blue line. A dump in from the red line. I think that was Leonard. He heads off for a line change. Pass to the near boards by Gooley. Bolduc takes it and pass to the blue line. Sent by Matheson wide. Picked up behind the net. Bolduc joins the action. Couldn't see who that was. Was that Evans? Caps trying to get it out. They finally pass it off the far boards. Protas at the red line gets a hit by Evans. They pass it ahead, a shot, and it was wide by Newhook. And red line pass and now Hudson dumped it in for the Habs. Under 15 and a half to go in the third. Still a 3-goal lead for Montreal. Hudson behind his own net. Van Riemsdyk with a tough angle shot. Nice save by Dobish. Hudson with the puck. Takes it back behind the Montreal net. Did they get a shot? Yes, they did. 21-17 the shots. Up ahead by the benches. Puck knocked away. Caps have it in their own end. Pass ahead, tipped into the near boards. Taken behind the net by Matheson. Far circle pass to, Hudson. Now it's taken up the middle. Drop pass to Doc. Far circle shot, wide. Maybe more of a pass. Taken into the near circle. Behind the net. Kirby Doc with the puck. Behind the net again. Ooh, Suzuki got popped into the boards. I hope he's all right. I think it's Suzuki. He looks okay. Matheson takes it towards the net. Now behind the net. No chance for a wraparound. Pass to Suzuki. Matheson in the slot. Shot. And, oh, man, it's erupting outside the crease. Of course, it's Dowd. And who else? Chikrin. And they're going after the big man, Kirby Doc. Of course. I don't know what the heck is wrong with Dowd, but screw the Caps. Yeah, Dowd threw a punch. You know, Doc might have given him a cross check. Chikrin grabbed him around the neck. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Are we getting coincidental minors for this garbage? Dowd is still running his mouth, too. A great... Wait, he got the roughing? Thought it was the other way around. I think they said that wrong. Kirby Doc definitely cross-checked. Dowd was the one that roughed. Could have thrown Chikrin in there, too. Jack Hughes the other night when the Devils paid a visit. Oh, wow. That's nice. Pittsburgh fans ain't so bad, Lau. Yeah, it's Philly fans, right? I kid. We're playing 4-on-4. And that's a nice save by, my gosh, Dobish. Sorry. All right, so we are doing 4-on-4. 2 minutes, one on each side. And that was a decent breakaway by McMichael and a really good save by Dobish to keep it 4-1, and we've reached the under 14 media timeout. 4-1 the score. Oh, Dowd is mad. Yeah, probably. I think Dowd's the one. He's on the radar because I think Dowd got away with the 3 punches to the face without a call in the first period. Montreal's at home and they're not getting the calls. I don't get it. Yeah, but I mean, I was willing to admit, I'm like, yeah, Kirby Dach definitely cross-checked Dowd. But they announced it backwards. I wonder if he just misspoke. No, they said 2 minutes for Nick Dowd cross-checking and Dach for roughing. Doc's the one that got the punch to the face and was in a chokehold by Chikrin. I'm sorry. Yeah, did I say no, not Dowd. I meant Kirby. Yeah, Kirby Dach got the punch to the face by Dowd, and Chikrin was grabbing him around the neck like a half Nelson or chokehold. Yeah, Letang still good after all these years. Same with Malkin. And obviously, Crosby goes without saying. How good a standard he plays to night in, night out. Just incredible. All right, we have 35 votes, 80% for the Canadiens, 20% for the Capitals. We still have a 4-on-4 situation here. All right, Montreal behind their own net and pass to the near boards. Skated out of the zone. Red line. Drop pass. That was Gooley back into his own zone. Red line again. They find Gooley. Gooley skates it in. Pass to Caulfield. Caulfield pass to the far side. Down to Gooley, I think. Gooley keeps it in. Pass. And Suzuki at the blue. Oh, taken away off the near boards. Pass ahead to the neutral zone for Washington, but quickly Montreal in their own end. We still got 105 to go in this 4-on-4. Gooley puts the brakes on, sends it behind the net. Dug out by, who is that? Ferravari. Let's see. Carried over the line, I think by Wah. Sent behind the net. Up the near boards. Slavkovsky with a nice pass. If they hurry 2-on-1, but the pass gets away into the near corner. Slavkovsky was doing a give and go, and it just got tipped away. Suzuki can't dig it out. He falls down. Wah gives him a check. And the Caps, ooh, a nice hit there at the blue line. They got Suzuki again. Ferravari passes. A wipeout in the near boards. Van Riemsdyk towards the net. That could not knock it out of the air. I think that was Ferravari. And we got a whistle, though, at 12:09 with only 10 seconds to go in the 4v4. And it's... Oh, a trip on Dobson. Yeah, he got Dubois. They're saying Dubois? I thought it'd be Dubois. Whatever. All right, Dobson heads to the penalty box and power play for Washington coming up. We got 9 seconds of 4-on-3, and then they'll have 151 of 5-on-4, if that makes sense. Tipped up into the air and all the way into the near board, or near, gosh darn it. At any rate, Washington has it in their own zone. They skate it to the neutral ice. They're getting a line change and a dump in, or clearing it by Montreal. Taken behind the net by Chikrin. I think it said Washington's 0 for 2 on the power play tonight. Oh, nice bounce off the boards. Thought they had an opportunity in the slot, but good defense by Montreal. Kept in. Strome passes to the far circle. Shot is blocked and sent just out to neutral ice by Montreal. Shots are 22-18 for the Caps. All right, carried into the neutral zone, pass to the near boards. Ferravari passes. Strome with the puck, blue line keeper, back to Strome, near circle, to the point, far circle. I think Chikrin's at the point. Montreal in the near corner, passes. They ended up clearing it down the length of the ice. There's like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a bunch of fans in yellow neon like hoodies or something sitting behind the net, and it's the Washington net right now. I'm totally getting distracted trying to count up how many there are. There's a couple in the near corner too. I picked up. Pass by Sandin up ahead. Near circle. Blue line keeper and a shot. Big rebound. And Dobish saves it all. And of course we got pushing and shoving. And we got fisticuffs behind the net. It's McMichael again. And Gooley for Montreal at 10:14. So the power play time's almost up. Good shot by Sandin. He was just sending it wide. I think he was going to try and get a deflection off of McMichael. Yeah, Gooley and, the Caps were trying to, what do? You do that stop and snow the goalie. You send a bunch of ice from your skates onto them. So I understand why the Habs got a little testy there. They're just trying to protect their goalie. Shots are 23-18. What's the delay here? Did we get a penalty? I don't think so. All right, whatever. We got, face off, kept in at the blue line, passed Sandin to the far circle. That shot was wide. Kept in. We're back to 5-on-5 as Dobson joins the action. He picks up the puck in the far corner and sends it out. Nice play by Dobson. Fresh out of the box. All right. Not kept in by Protas, but Montreal dumps it in behind the net. Protas to Dobish. Dobish to Struble, who sends it ahead to Demidov, who dumps it in. It goes all the way around to the far boards. Blue line keeper, pass to Struble. Struble down low. Oh, wraparound from the near side with a backhand. Pretty good play by Demidov and a nice save by Lindgren. Looks like the Caps got it to neutral ice. And it's off a stick and into the crowd. Looked like Sordiff at 9:17. This is the under 10 media timeout. Still 4-1 Habs over the Caps. Oh, yeah, we need to check the other scores. Pardon me. Oh, I was looking at tomorrow's schedule. That's right. Senators 5, Leafs 2, 9:33 in the third. Sabres 6, Lightning 2. It was 6-1. 11:36 to go in the third. That was, if I didn't do Caps Canadiens, I was going to do that game. It's kind of a tough call. Canes 5, Wings 2. 3:09 to go. Kings 1, Flames 0. 4:53 to go in the third. Come on, LA. Preds 2, Stars 0 in Dallas. 3:42 in the second. Stars on a power play. About another half hour, 35 minutes. Canucks cracking the last game of the night. Did we get any recent finals? No. I think these are all old. Yeah, we gave those to you last time, I think. Oh, you know what? Men's college basketball. Were there any recent? Did I miss anything final wise? Probably. I think we knew that one. Let's check the bottom. Oh, Kentucky beat Vandy 91-77. I can't remember if that one was a new final. I don't. Oh, you no. I don't remember which ones were still going. Oh, BYU lost at West Virginia. That one, I think. 79-71, maybe. All right, well, back from commercial break. Dobish, last 10 starts, 8-0-2, 265 goals against. I missed the rest. All right, into the far corner. Sent to the neutral ice. All right. Ferravari behind his own net gets knocked down, but Dowd has it for the Caps. Pass to the red line, misplayed by Waugh. I think Matheson sent it. Nope, taken away, picked off. Far circle shot, and that was high. Don't think Dobish got a piece of it. It's in the near boards. Battle for the puck. It goes behind the net. That is Gooley, who skates it out for the Habs. And he's in front of the bench. Montreal getting a line change. They dump it in. And Van Riemsdyk sends it behind. Up the far boards. Tipped ahead over the red line. A dump in by the Caps. Actually on net. Dobish plays it. It's in the near boards. Puck is tipped into, well, behind the net still. Blue line keeper for Van Riemsdyk. Behind the net. Tipped. Near corner. Is that Beauvillier? Yeah, Beauvillier. Towards the net, and Ovi tucks it in. And it's suddenly 4-2 with plenty of time to play at 7:48. I was looking up Beauvillier, and it kind of took my eye off it. It was Beauvillier to, yeah, they just sent it to Ovechkin. He was right outside the crease and tipped it in. Like, nobody bothered to acknowledge him there by the Habs. Just poor defense. Dobson and who was with Dobson? I missed it. So 4-2 is a score. Yeah. Ovechkin's 24th from Strome and Beauvillier. Nice puck movement there by the Caps to cut into the lead. 27-19 are your shots. Tipped ahead. At the point, they take it away from Chychrun. Montreal the other way, up the middle. Suzuki got poke checked. Blue line keeper, Suzuki in the near corner. Suzuki gets back up on his skates. Pass to the side of the net, missed Caulfield. Oh, Caulfield got run over by Sandin. Blue line keeper. Just over 7 minutes to go. 7 minutes to go now. And finally, the Caps get it to neutral ice. Quickly back in front of the net. Pass to the near boards for Montreal. They take it over the red. Get hit. Man, Suzuki got hit in the near boards again. Picked up. That looks like Leonard. Leonard takes it for Washington. He gets knocked down. And a pass tipped away. And Montreal going the other way. To the far, right up the middle. Shot. And a nice glove save, and Lindgren hangs on at 6:27. So next media timeout be under 6. I believe we already did the under 10. Well, Montreal TV, yeah, this should be another Montreal shot. That was a glove save. Yeah, they just poke checked that puck away. Suzuki had a good chance. Oh, Struble got a nice hit on Leonard, so that's good to see. Slavkovsky in the slot with that last shot. Yes, we need to. Oh, we got a Montreal power play. What was the call? McMichael. I don't know what the penalty was, but let me listen.
6:27 to go. You can see the interference call right there.
Interference.
As Slavkovsky was heading towards the net.
All right, penalty on the Capitals. Montreal heads to the power play. Montreal calls timeout as Martin Saint Louis gives his players instructions. And we will try to get you a king score. Let's see. 103 to play. Kings 1, Flames 0. NHL Network if you have it. 103 at a whistle. All right, Habs head to the power play. Oh, UCLA lost. Sorry about that. Yeah, we need a win. Yeah, I'm impressed with Kirby Dach. I like his brother Colton Dach too on the Blackhawks too. I was impressed with him. What little I got to see of him with the Hawks last season. I think he was up and down from AHL to NHL last year still. All right, it was either interference or holding the call on McMichael. Montreal on the power play. Blue line keeper at the point. That was Hudson. Suzuki near circle. Pass down low. Pass to Suzuki. Cross ice to the far boards for Demidov in the far circle. At the point, Hudson. Suzuki's shot was either hit or it was blocked. Hudson to the far circle. Tough angle shot. Slavkovsky save by Lindgren at 5:53. Let me check the shots real quick. 27-20 still. That one had to be on net. 2-0. Kempe gets a goal. His 22nd. What I would assume that's empty net, but no indication. NHL.com yet. All right, come on. Yeah, this is definitely a shot. Suzuki in the far circle. He wins the draw. Blue line keeper. Caulfield to the near circle. Blue line keeper again. Suzuki to the far circle. Demidov passes to Hudson at the point. His pass is deflected to Suzuki. Hudson to Demidov. That shot was wide. Slavkovsky sends it around the boards to Suzuki. Towards the net. Caulfield. Might have been a save by Lindgren. It's sent out by Washington. And we've still got 50 seconds on the Montreal power play. That was my knee. All right. Hudson at the point. Suzuki in the near circle. Suzuki near corner, gets it right back to Hudson. Cross ice pass. Demidov. Far circle taken away and cleared by Washington. 25 seconds on the Montreal power play. Hudson with the puck. Drop pass. Picked up. I think. I cannot. Who is that? I guess that's Newhook. Just doesn't look like a 15. Dowd through the neutral zone. That'll be it on the power play. Beauvillier dumps it in behind the net. Dowd tried to dig it out, but Montreal has it. Matheson behind his own net. Far circle. Pass to the near boards. And Doc has it. He skates it in and sends it to the near boards. Sent around again to Doc behind the net. Doc looking in the near circle. Back to the blue line. And out. Taken up the near boards by the Caps. They lose it in the near corner. And glove down at the red line, and Washington dumps it in as Dobish comes out of the net and sent up the far boards. Red line, Washington brought up the near boards, of course, by Sandin. Blast from the blue line and a save. I believe that was Leonard on the shot. Nice save by Dobish. No, it was Ovechkin from the blue line. Sometimes hard to see the difference between an 8 and a 9. 3:26 to go. Last media timeout, under 6. And we have 4-2 Montreal. Time running out a little bit here on Washington. Doc got injured blocking a shot, and people acted like he was fragile. Oh, jeez. That's good. Yeah, I'm happy for him. Again, I think both Doc brothers, good people. You need those big guys, exactly. Boards, but skates fast. So upside. Yep, I agree. Yeah, exactly. Yes, the Kings won. Finally, a home win. Yes, it's over the Flames, but you know what? It doesn't matter. We'll take it. Kempe. Oh, it was an empty netter. I knew it. All right, LaFerrier's 14th. Byfield and Moore on the assist. That was at 15:36 of the second. Kempe's 22nd empty net from Panarin with a point, finally, for the Kings. I don't know if he had any this week in his return. I haven't been able to watch the Kings. And they hang on and beat the Flames 2-0. All right, huge, finally. They still have single-digit wins at home, probably. Radulov. Oh, yeah, there's a name. Resign. Markov. All right, we're back from commercial break. The Leafs game will probably end first. They are trailing 5-2. Yeah, with 1:25 to play. Ooh, Preds are only up 2-1 on the Stars' second intermission. Wyatt Johnson's 32nd power play goal from Ben and Robertson. All right, face off in the near circle. Blue line keeper. But it's sent out by Montreal. And Caps have pulled Lindgren. And there was an empty netter. I completely... Sorry about that. 5-2. Ovechkin looks like he misplayed it. Might be a goal for Suzuki. Apologies. Trying to get the empty net in and took my eye off. I should know better. They don't say who yet. Ovi just slow to get. Ovi, yeah, got his pocket picked. And wow, what a play by Suzuki. And even that replay was terrible. Looked like Suzuki sent in a backhander. Strome couldn't get there. What a play by Nick Suzuki. I mean, I realize it's empty net, but he took the puck away from Ovi and buried it. Wow, what a play. And that's at 16:44 because I'll have to fix the time. All right, Lindgren back in the net, probably for good. Unless the Caps can get a quick goal here. All right, played into the far boards. Is Texier a scratch tonight? Sorry, I got to look that up. Yes. Jacky, Texier, and Velano were the scratches for the Habs. Lapierre, McElrath, and Carlson scratched for the Caps. All right, 2:45 to go. 5-2 Montreal. All right. Caps still keep it in. Send it to the far corner. Oh. Somebody lost a stick and a helmet. And what the heck happened? It looked like two players. Yeah, we might have coincidental penalties. Looks like Carrier. Oh, Carrier's getting the only penalty? He got headbutted and lost his helmet. And then the other dude just had his stick blade stuck in his... Yeah, even Carrier went, me? He said me twice. What in the crap was that call? Are you kidding me? He gets headbutted so hard he lost his helmet, and the other guy just left his stick stuck under his armpit. And they call him for the, I guess, the hooking call or holding the stick. He held Demidov. You've got to be kidding me. Wait, what? No, they don't even have it. They didn't even post it yet. And what? They're going to pull the goalie? What is going on? These refs in Montreal making these calls? Just on. Whoops, wrong team. Wrong. What is going on? I don't get it. And it wasn't just me. Even Carrier was like, me twice. Shot blocked into the near boards. Power play continues. Ovechkin, maybe Leonard down low. No, it was no. I see Leonard and I don't know. NHL.com doesn't even have the goalie pulled, so that's awesome. Even though it's 6-on-4. At any rate, it's Chikrin and Leonard out there. I don't know if Ovi's out there. I just don't see him. In the slot, it's into the far corner and clear down the length of the ice. And another empty netter. You got to love it. For the Habs, 1:25 to go. And I guess Ovechkin was out there. I just couldn't see the 8. Looks like that is Evans with the empty netter. 29-24 the shots. They still don't post it. They still didn't post the penalty either. NHL.com having a rough night. They don't even have the right score. Now they do. Nice shot. Long shot by, I think, Evans. Evans, it says unassisted at the moment. Shorthanded, empty net. And I don't know. Are they going to put the goalie back in? Looks like they did. All right. Well, Montreal should hang on here. Not much time left. In the far corner, Van Riemsdyk calling for the puck in the near boards at the blue line. Has it, passes it. At the point, Van Riemsdyk to the far circle, near circle pass. What's his name? Oh, Sordif behind Dobish. Oh, nice pass. Just did not get the shot off in the near side. Towards the slot, sent wide by Sordif, or it was blocked. Kapanen sends it around. I guess under 30 seconds to go. Why did they take... There's the power play. Canadian TV had the power play already off the board. I don't know why either. It was not over. 17.9 to go. The puck went into the netting, or into the bench area probably. All right, let me catch up on... Nice to see Panarin on the board. Hope he tears it up. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Dan. Finally. The Kings finally win. Needed that. I don't know, Austin. It is very weird. Lightning were minus at home against Sabres. They're down 6-2. Yeah, it's been a nuts day. I will agree with that. Nothing nuttier than that phantom Pittsburgh goalie interference that wiped out a goal. What a sell job by Shesterkin. That's it. 3-2-1. Montreal wins at home 6-2. Shots 29-25. Winnipeg. Washington. All righty. Good win for the Canadiens. All righty. Let's put up tomorrow's sched in case you forgot. We'll take a look. Probably not going to do these goal visualizers, though. Although, yeah, 2 empty netters. OV just a... Yeah. I don't remember. I guess we could real quick. I don't think I did them. Ovechkin, let's see. He's at the blue line. Yeah, he skates right into the slot. Nobody pays attention to him. Not Dobson. Should have been Dobson's man, I assume. Buried it. Blocker side high. And then just 2 empty netters. Suzuki got one, his 19th. He sends it from the far boards, I think. No. This is that play on Ovechkin in the near boards. He took it away and then flipped a backhander. Wasn't even looking at the net. His face was towards the boards and he flipped it into the net. That was a great play by Nick. And then Evans was like from 3/4 ice. He's 71. Far circle. He gets it off the boards and then fires it pretty much the length of the ice. That one, the empty netters are unassisted. Ovechkin from Strome and Beauvillier. Those were your 3 third-period goals. 29-25 the shots. Probably. Oh, yeah. So that game looks like it's over. Sabres 6, Lightning 2. I'll get you a Leafs score. No, not the Leafs. Wait. Kings 2, Flames 0. What was the other one? Sens 5, Leafs 2. I don't know. Canes 5, Wings 2. I forgot what game it was just wrapping up. Maybe it was just the Lightning. All right, got to rest the voice. I bet my comment wouldn't show. I don't see any comments that were held unless I missed something. I don't know. Nothing. I don't think anything got held. I may have missed something, but yeah, I didn't see it. Yeah, and Hudson and Caulfield should have been on Team USA. I hear you. Yeah, Dobson not on Team Canada. That's a little puzzling. I'd rather him than Parayko, Doughty. Yeah, Doughty's getting old. I understand that. I can understand that. Taze played all right, I thought. Taze and blanking, number 8, played a lot of minutes. Was it Sam High? Theodore's all right. World Baseball Classic starting in less than a week. Yeah, I don't even know who has the TV on that. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm trying to think of any. Okay, Predators 2, Stars 1, second intermission in Dallas. Canucks Kraken like in the next 15 minutes or less. I don't know, Austin. I see one. It says the M word might be ghosted. I don't know why this got held. I'm trying. I can't. Yeah. Huh. Weird. This is so weird. I think Dobson would have been better than all of them. Yes, Makar, of course, yeah. But Taze and Taze just unfortunately, Hellebuck made that heck of a save on him. But Taze and I think it was Makar were logging a lot of minutes. I thought they played pretty good or pretty well defensively together. All right, I think that's going to do it. Island Preds at ours, about to start the third. Canucks Kraken coming up. Just want to get the final typed into Twitch. Real quick, because I didn't even put the second period score. I don't know. Just want to put it there just in case. All right. Like and subscribe. Help support the channel. Follow on Twitch if you have it. I greatly appreciate. Oops, sorry. I guess I muted on accident. Yeah. Sorry. Thanks, Austin. Oh, thanks, Dr. Delay. Yeah, sorry. I accidentally muted. I was just saying about words held. I may have hid the M word for my personally in my own channel. So, all right, Dr. Delay, good game. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what I did. I think I moved it. Yeah, we got it. Sorry, I know it's delayed here. Sorry, I goofed. Wasn't anything important. Oh, man, I missed a space in the schedule, too. What the heck? Let me fix that. On Thursday. That looks better, right? Ducks, Flame, Maple Leafs, 6 Kings. Oof. Avs, Kings on Monday. Oof. That could be ugly. Okay. You got the space in for the Penguins at 6 on Thursday. That's ESPN. Yeah, so I probably held the M word myself. YouTube might hold that as well. Yes. Green is good. Red means it's, yeah. Only because I use a USB connection. I think if I did what is that called? XLR connection, I don't think it would work. I think, yeah, I could feel the XLR connection under this. But all right, that's going to do it for me. I got to end the poll here. 43 votes. 74% of the 43 votes were correct with Montreal winning. All right. Yep. I think that's it for me. Hope to see you soon. If not, or hope to see you in the next video. If not, soon. Have a terrific weekend. Hope to see you Sunday, Monday. Plenty of hockey. We'll have men's college basketball, maybe women's coming up this week as well. Until next time, take care. Be well. Sinbin Stream signing out. Wishing you all the best. Good night and goodbye.